if I told you that you could have anything that you could ever want and more? That you could have your dream life without any difficult effort? What if you could easily have it all? Relationships, money, joy, the most fulfilling life that you could possibly even imagine. Before I go on, I just want to say, this is not clickbait. I'm not trying to sell you some get-rich-quick scheme. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is just truly the hack to life. And as soon as I learned about it, I knew immediately everyone on earth needs to hear this. We all have goals and dreams, but so many people do not realize how close they are to already having them. Today, I am going to teach you how to unlock your unlimited potential and real power as a conscious being on this planet. Today, I'm going to be telling you about something that truly changed my life forever. We are going to be talking about the law of attraction. Hello friends, welcome back to Life from Mars. It is Marissa here. I am so excited to make this episode. I have wanted to create something like this for a very long time. Straight up, I'm not joking. Learning about this probably motivated me to even want to create a YouTube channel in the first place, because that is how strongly I felt that this is truly just the most powerful gift of knowledge that you can give anyone. I honestly feel like that, okay? I am not just hyping this up for no reason. I am not saying that it changed my life lightly at all. It literally changed the way I do everything. It has completely changed the game for me. Learning about this has genuinely changed the way I think and act in every single moment. Now, I will say that I think as little kids, we're kind of almost innate with this natural ability to use this law of attraction. But I think that as we get older, we're kind of taught out of actually believing it, knowing about it, and subconsciously using it. When I first learned about the law of attraction a couple of years ago, I was just overwhelmed by this crazy sense of knowing. It was like that light bulb moment, you know, where I truly realized what life is about and how to play the game of life. Afterwards, I could not stop telling people about it. I was telling my coworkers, my friends, my family, anyone who would listen. I realized that it connected to everything and that almost every problem could be solved. Well, literally every problem could be solved. Every obstacle could be overcome by just knowing this. And so I found myself telling people about it in almost every conversation I was having. Everyone deserves to know this. Everyone should know this. Everyone should feel this empowered and understand that they can reach their ultimate destiny. I will even tell you that I genuinely feel like just spreading information about this is part of my purpose on this planet. A really big part. So many famous, successful people accredit this to being the secret, the ultimate secret to success. So I'm sure you're wondering, what is this law of attraction? What are you really talking about? To put it in the most simple terms, to have anything that you could possibly want by the laws of the universe, all you have to do is act and feel as if you already have it. So that is the most summarized way I can possibly put it, but we're about to get into more detail and I'm really going to explain to you what I mean by that. So when I first started learning about this concept, about the law of attraction, I quickly realized how long humans have actually known about it. There are literally countless ancient texts, teachings, philosophies that reference the law of attraction. As Buddha himself once said, what you think, you become. And although the law of attraction is literally expressed in some way in every single spiritual and religious teaching, it really did not actually start to become really popular and widely known in the modern day until scientists started making some really crazy discoveries. To be specific, modern quantum physicists are realizing that this concept of the law of attraction is not merely just a spiritual tenet. It's actually the basis of the entire physical universe. The law of attraction literally governs everything that exists, has ever existed, and will ever exist in the entire known universe. It controls every single person, every single circumstance, every single event that has or ever will happen. Literally everything, all things are controlled by this law. Now, for you guys to really understand how this works, I want to break down the science for you, and I'm going to keep it simple, but I really want you to understand how basic this knowledge is to the fabric of our universe. It's literally rule one of life, okay, of all life. So it's serious. Why is this not being taught in science classes? So firstly, every single thing in the entire universe is made out of atoms. You might remember atoms from your science classes, but if you don't, it's basically these super tiny particles that make up all of matter. So you can imagine atoms as kind of like pixels to a TV or computer screen. You see a bigger image, but when you zoom in close enough, you actually realize that it's actually just a bunch of smaller pixels of light. If the entire universe was a TV screen, atoms would be the pixels. So we can't actually see them when we're looking at the bigger picture, but they are there making up the bigger picture. So now that we understand that, let's talk a little bit more about what atoms actually are. So atoms are actually made up of even smaller particles, most notably protons, neutrons, and electrons. As you can see by this lovely diagram here, in the center of an atom you have protons and neutrons. On the outside you have this thing called the electron. There might be multiple electrons, just one, whatever. But electrons exist in this cloud around the nucleus where the protons and neutrons are, and they are constantly revolving around the nucleus. So because of this constant movement of these electrons, all atoms are actually always in motion. They're never still. Thus, all matter, everything in the universe, is actually just moving energy. The electrons in atoms produce a vibration. This is why we say things like somebody has good vibes, because we literally mean to say that somebody has good vibrations that they are literally emitting into the universe. So depending on the speed of this vibration, so depending on how fast all these electrons are dancing around the nucleus, atoms will have different frequencies. So frequency is literally just rate of vibration. So that was the most in-depth scientific part, okay? So if you're still following, you're doing great. It's only gonna get easier from here on out. So understanding that every single atom has its own unique vibration, it's much easier to also understand that entire bigger bodies, like let's say a human or an object, or also emotions, thoughts, even situations, hold different frequencies. Fun fact. The only reason you even feel separate from things around you, like the ground that you're walking on or the air that you're wading through, is because you have a different vibration than those things around you. So yes, every single thing has a unique frequency. People, thoughts, emotions, animals, household objects, events, liquids, gases, money, crystals, your dream life, it all has its own frequency. Now that being said, here is the key, okay? This is what you really want to understand about all this. The way all of these frequencies work is that they attract, on an energetic level, they attract similar frequencies. High frequencies attract other high frequencies. Low frequencies attract other low frequencies. Again, every single thing, including thoughts and emotions, are vibrating on a specific frequency. Yes, although you might not think that your thoughts or words or emotions are actually creating anything, they are literally sending out energy beams out to the entire universe and attracting back exactly what you are going to have in the future of your reality. Think of it as if reality is a mirror. Every single thing that comes back to you is something that you aligned with. Your personal frequency, or the frequency that you are putting out through your actions, thoughts, emotions, words, is what is giving you your entire life circumstances. Yes, completely, okay? Whatever you put out will always come back to you. These are the laws of physics. I am not trying to get you to believe some spiritual belief here. This is not some conspiracy. These are literally the confirmed laws of physics. This is how the universe works, guys. And the thing is, this law of attraction is working all the time from the second you're born to the second that you leave this planet. And it does not matter whether you know about it, whether you believe in it, it's always still working. So the real obvious benefit of this is that if you actually understand that it's happening, if you realize that the power is completely in your hands to have whatever life you want, that is when you realize that you can take hold of your reality and everything you want can be simple. So what does this really mean in day-to-day practice? This means that if you are focused on being happy, you are going to receive more circumstances in your life to make you happy. This is not because you have good luck. This is not for any random reason. This is specifically because you have focused your energy on happiness, and thus, if you're putting happiness in the mirror, you're gonna get happiness thrown right back at you. On the other hand, if you are focusing on sadness, if you are focusing on anger, maybe any negative emotion, you're going to get that as well. Have you ever had a bad day where maybe there was a lot of traffic in the morning, or you spilled something on your shirt, you stained it before you even started your day, something just happened to kind of throw off your mojo for a second, and then all of a sudden you start saying, oh my god, it's just a bad day. And you will notice as soon as you start affirming, as soon as you start putting it out there that it's a bad day, guess what the universe is going to give you? A bad day. Because that is exactly what you are expecting. That is exactly what you are manifesting for yourself to literally happen. So it's so important to keep in mind all the time that you should only be talking about and really ultimately try to only be thinking about and feeling what you want to think about, what you want to happen, and what you want to feel. And the really key thing about this is to realize all energy is created equal. Therefore, there is absolutely no difference between attracting a good day to yourself and attracting $1 billion. Literally, it's the exact same. The only difference is that in our mind, when we think, oh, I'm gonna have a good day, you probably genuinely believe that. You probably are actually expecting to have a good day, and you probably don't have any blockages, subconscious or conscious, that are blocking you from having a good day and actually completely aligning your vibration with having that good day. On the other hand, most people, when they think about having $1 billion, what's the first thing they think? I'm never gonna get that much money. There's no way I can make $1 million, let alone $1 billion. So automatically, because you're planting that seed of doubt, because you're expecting not to get it, and because you're feeling like you don't have it and you're never going to, you're not going to get $1 billion. Another thing that I want to make very clear is that you do not have to work hard at all or really do anything difficult to use the law of attraction to get that $1 billion or do or have anything else. It's literally as simple as aligning with it. Now, before I go on and give you guys more detail on how you can really refine and actually make this work for you, I want to give you guys a few crazy examples of how the law of attraction operates in my own life. So oftentimes, you'll realize that when you first start using the law of attraction, a lot of smaller things are going to start happening first. This is because, like I said, for most people, it's a lot harder to believe and to break down barriers that you might have about achieving your wildest dreams, or maybe having something that you've said you couldn't have for so long, or something that you've talked negatively about a lot, maybe your job or getting a relationship or something like that. Those kind of things, it tends to be harder for people to kind of undo the thought patterns that they're already in and start to vibrate on a different frequency than the one they've been so habitually in, sometimes for years. So instead, when you first start to do this, you might start to experience what are called synchronicities. So these events could also be described as coincidences, except they're not coincidences. Nothing is coincidences, because once again, everything is the law of attraction. So everything happens for a specific reason, because it was manifested and it was attracted literally by different energy vibrations. I am not lying, guys. I experience synchronicities every single day. It never fails that I don't have some kind of weird experience where it's very clear that all of these vibrations are just lining up. Like, maybe I'll be talking and there's music in the background and I might say wind, and then a second after me, the person in the song just happens to say wind. And that actually reminds me of another crazy example. One time I was actually on a road trip with my best friend. We were literally in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert, driving on the highway, hundreds of miles from a real city. There was hardly any cars around us at all, okay? So we're just chilling in the car, and all of a sudden, we start talking about windmills. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but it somehow came up where we started talking about windmills, and we were just talking about windmills. Like I said, I don't even remember exactly what we were talking about. But as we're discussing this, another car comes up beside us. And I'm not joking, guys, okay? What are the odds of this? Again, this is just the power of the law of attraction. We are saying over and over again, windmill, 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 windmill. The car passes us, and what is the license plate? Windmill. Another random example that I remember. I was watching this TV show on Netflix on my phone, and right before I left, I'm not joking, the last word that was said on this show was some character's last name, okay? And it was a random last name, not something that's common, okay? I'm not talking Smith or something like that, alright? It was something very just unique, something you don't hear very often. I've never even met a person in real life who had this last name, okay? So I leave my house to go to school, and on the drive, I see a truck, and in huge letters on the side of the truck was this last name. Just the last name. Nothing else on the truck, just the last name in giant letters. The last example that I want to give you guys of this in my personal life is actually something that happened to my friends. This one I think really illustrates how helpful this can be in everyday life and how this can truly just change the game for people. So at the time, my friend had actually been getting his car fixed. On this day, his dad had called him and he told him that there was some last minute issue with the car and that he was going to have to come up with like $300 by the next day. He was honestly so stressed out about it. He genuinely had no idea how he was going to come up with this money. He did have this weekend job in a nightclub where he would get tipped and he was supposed to work that night, but sometimes he wouldn't even break $100, much less make $300 in one night. So he was freaking out and he was really stressing about the situation. But at the time, I already knew about the law of attraction, and honestly, so did he. So as we were talking about it, I told him, it's okay. Don't stress about it. Act as if it's already solved. Feel that relief as if it's already solved. I was like, who is to say that you can't go into work tonight and that somebody will not hand you a $100 bill just by themselves? Why can't one person tip you $100? It can happen. Open the door for it and it can happen. So we kind of ended the conversation on that note, and he ended up going to work, and later in the night my other friend and I actually went to go and visit him. I'm not joking, guys. As soon as we got there, he comes up to me and he tells me, oh my god, Madi, you're never going to believe what happened. Just right now, exactly how you said, somebody just came up to me and tipped me $100. Exactly how I described. I was like, someone's just gonna come up to you and give you $100. He said it was exactly like that, that somebody just came up to him and gave him $100. So all of that being said, I want to go into a little bit more detail now about how you can really refine your use of the law of attraction, because I think that if you don't realize this next part, it's very easy to get frustrated trying to manifest things and not receive them. So this is absolutely key when we're talking about the law of attraction. So when you're trying to manifest something, the key is to, like I said, act as if you already have it. Yes, so that does not mean that you're acting as if you are going to get it. No, you are acting as if you already have it. So what does that mean? If you're looking for a relationship, if you're looking for love, you want to put love into everything that you do. Act happy as if you're already in that relationship. Feel the feeling of that love and just that feeling that you want to get out of that relationship. If you are trying to attract abundance or money, act as if you are already rich. How would you be holding yourself if you were already that person? How would you go to sleep and wake up? What would your attitude be throughout the day? And let me make this clear. It does not matter what your current situation is. It does not matter at all. Whether you are already kind of close to it, whether you're in a completely opposite situation at that time, it does not matter. All the universe does is read energy. It doesn't care about your life story. It doesn't care how rich or poor you were born. It doesn't matter what has happened in the past. All that matters is your vibration. That is all the universe knows. That being said, it's also extremely important to focus on what you do want instead of focusing on what you don't have. You see, when we focus a lot on what we don't have, one of the best examples obviously is money, right? For so many of us, it's so easy to say, oh my God, I just wish I had more money. We joke about, oh, well, I'm just so poor. I literally have no money. I have nothing. Oh, I'm poor because if only I had money, I hope one day I can be successful. When we are saying all these things, we are not focused on getting money. We are not focused on actually getting what we desire. Instead, we are focused on lack. And when your focus is lack, guess what you're gonna get? More lack. If you are focusing on not having something and you are stressing about it, and once again, you're acting as if you don't have it, guess what's gonna continue to happen to you? You're not gonna have it. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Once again, it does not matter what the current situation is. You might think, oh my God, I'm gonna seem crazy if I pretend I'm rich when I'm not rich. No, what you're going to notice is that you are going to start receiving money. Another thing is, you don't have to plan for how it's going to happen. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen. All you need to focus on is the outcome, of feeling the outcome. So if the outcome that you want is money, what you need to be focusing on is, I have money. For me personally, what has been working is every single day when I wake up, I just take a sigh of relief thinking, I have $1 million in my bank account. I will say to my mind multiple times a day, I literally tell myself over and over and over, I am a millionaire. When I look in the mirror, every single time I tell myself, I am a millionaire. And the more I say it, the more I feel it. And I feel that excitement. And I can picture my bank account in my mind. And I'm not delusional. I'm not trying to make myself believe like I'm a millionaire when I'm not. No, I am just completely lined up with what I want. And lining up does not mean wanting something. It does not mean desperately reaching for something. It doesn't mean working super hard to achieve something. What it actually means is acting as if you already have it. When I get in my car, I imagine that I am in my dream car. How would you sit if you were in your dream car? Would you be slouching or would you be sitting up? When you look around to other people, what do you think if you're in your dream car? What do you think other people would be thinking? How would you park? How would you drive? Think about all of these things. Apply them, no matter what kind of car you have. This applies to every single thing. You want your dream job, you want your dream career, act as if you already have it. Stop saying I'm trying to be or I want to become and start saying I am. Like I said, every single thing that you say, do, think, feel emits a vibration. So when you're talking to people about the things that you want, do not affirm things that you don't want. Let's just say you're trying to lose weight and all you keep saying is, it's really hard for me to lose weight. I think that I'm gaining weight. I've never been able to lose weight. Guess what's gonna happen? You're not gonna lose weight. Think about it like this. Act as if every single word that you say is casting a spell. That's pretty much what's happening. Every single word is casting a spell. So what kind of spells are you going to cast for yourself? Are you going to cast more of the same? Maybe things that make you feel sad or angry or frustrated or less than fulfilled? Or are you going to focus on and talk about what you actually want to be experiencing? Let go of the thought that you need the actual physical reality to give you the feeling. You don't. As soon as you start practicing this, you are going to realize that when you just sit there and think and let yourself daydream, you might start to smile a little bit. You start feeling that feeling and allow yourself to feel it. Feel the happiness, feel the relief, feel the love, feel the joy, feel the gratitude, all of it, and keep it. Feel it as many times as you can throughout your day. When you wake up, think about your most ideal day that you could possibly have and truly imagine and act and feel as if you are going to have it. When you go to sleep, same thing. Look back on your day, and even if you have to rewrite it in your mind, replay it in your mind, act as if it was the most amazing day of your life and go to sleep as such. You can definitely take the phrase fake it till you make it extremely literally here. And like I said, I really just want to emphasize, this is not some philosophical belief. This is not just me trying to give you some self-help advice. This is not just coming out of nowhere. This is actual science. This is inarguably the way the universe works. I honestly think it's absolutely insane that this information is not more common knowledge because it's so important. It literally controls everything. You can do anything that you could possibly dream. No matter what your current reality is, no matter what circumstances you came from, you can have anything that you want. The only obstacle that you have to overcome is your own mind, your own energy keeping you in past patterns. It is never too late to attract a new energy and to use the law of attraction to craft your dream life. This is literally the life hack of all life hacks. There is nothing stopping you from getting your dream job tomorrow. There is nothing stopping you from randomly stumbling upon a treasure and becoming a millionaire or getting a winning lottery ticket. Miracles happen every single day. Every single day. The real key to experiencing one is opening the door to them being a reality. Miracles can happen in every moment of your life if you simply start to expect them. Literally everything can change in an instant if you let it. That being said, be consistent. Understand that the universe has divine timing, and it may not be your timing, but as long as you are manifesting what you want, the universe will find the path of least resistance for you to get it. So it might not be the exact path that you thought, but it will be the best path. And no matter what, if you do not give up your vibration of wanting to have something, you will receive it. You literally don't have to do anything else than stay consistent with your vibration. Do not get discouraged. Let go of the past. Trust me, just embrace this and you will see how your life will begin to transform. And like I said, I understand that this may not be easy at first, especially when it comes to maybe things that you've been wanting for a long time. So I just want to give you a couple more tips on how you can really align your frequency with the frequency of that which you want. So like I said before, every single morning and every single night, I practice visualization of my dream life. A big reason this is super helpful is because right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up is when the conscious mind is closest to overlapping with the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is very active while you're sleeping, right? This is often where our dreams come from. And so even if you believe something very heartedly in your conscious mind, you might still have subconscious beliefs that are actually holding you back and keeping your frequency from truly aligning. So this is a really big one. Think about your dream life and visualize and feel the feelings before you go to sleep and when you wake up. Another really powerful thing to use is affirmations. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. You can listen to affirmations by just typing in affirmations on Spotify or YouTube or anything like that and just listen to affirmations. They're gonna say things like, I am successful, I am rich, I have great relationships, I am surrounded by love, I'm surrounded by money, money flows easily to me. There are specific affirmations about specific topics, there are more general affirmations, there's affirmations for mornings, there's so many different affirmations you guys can listen to. And even just listen to this helps align your thoughts with these things being true and helps align your frequency even further with actually attracting what you want. You can also just do affirmations on your own, maybe in the mirror. Look at yourself and affirm the things you want. If you want to be successful, look in the mirror and say, I am successful. And feel it. Know that it is true. I cannot tell you guys how many celebrities I have heard say that this has helped them. That they just looked in the mirror and said, I have 1 million Instagram followers. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to attract, whether it be big or small, affirm that you have it, that you are what you want to be, that you have what you want in the mirror. Look at yourself. Tell yourself, not only just say it, but really try to feel it. Put yourself there. Align your vibration. Anyone at all can do this. Another really powerful way to align your vibration can be to journal. Maybe journaling affirmations, writing something over and over, writing about your daydreams or your dream reality as if you're already in it. Your dream life starring you. Obviously, there is no specific way that you have to do it. Anything that will really get you to line up with what you want. Even something as simple as writing a gratitude list every day can really change your life, because when you make that shift again towards gratitude, guess what you're gonna get? More things to be grateful for, more things to make you feel that feeling of intense gratitude. That being said, again, don't worry about how things are going to happen. Don't worry about how things are going to come to you. Do not build up any resistance about it being difficult or a long road or anything like that. Again, just act as if you already have it. And even if you don't necessarily know exactly what you want, focus on an emotion. Focus on how you want to feel. Make it a purposeful habit to try to always bring yourself back to that feeling, and I guarantee you are going to see things happen that are going to put you there for real. Obviously, you can also do meditations, just general visualization. I kind of think about it all the time. I'm always acting and feeling as if I am in my dream life. And I promise you, without any shadow of a doubt, that you will see this start to work in your life. There is absolutely no limit to what you can accomplish using the law of attraction. None at all. You can have your most ideal reality in all aspects. So really what the secret is, the ultimate hack to life, is just to focus on what you desire and what you want. Focus on that feeling. Live every moment as if it all already is, and let go of any resistance otherwise. Miracles are always possible. There are no limits to any single person's potential, and nothing, not even the power or economic structures of the world, can stop you from using this real power that you have to get anything that you want. The system has us trained to believe that we have to play by the rules to achieve certain things, but in reality, the law of attraction is the only rule. I'm so excited for you to now know this. It literally makes me so happy that from just you watching this, your life is literally going to be able to completely change. Again, it's honestly mind-blowing and just almost kind of sad that all people don't know about this and that they don't understand their literal magical powers almost, you know, to create whatever they want. It's crazy to me that more people don't know. But I can only hope that this can reach as many people as possible and truly empower those people. There are a lot of people out there talking about the law of attraction right now. There are so many different voices in this discussion, but I really don't think that anyone has really ever explained it like this and in this much detail. I am truly not special or different than anyone else. I am only one vessel of the universe to spread this wisdom, to spread this knowledge. I am so excited for you, and I am rooting for you so hard. The beautiful thing about this is that there's absolutely no competition. There is enough abundance, enough attraction for every single person. I'm so excited for you guys to see how much this is going to help you. I already know that you're gonna start noticing things. So if you leave this video and you end up having some crazy experiences in the next day or couple days or months or whatever, please share your experience down below. Or if you already use the law of attraction, leave a comment and share with everyone how it has impacted your life and what you have manifested for yourself. You are all so amazing. I truly hope that you can use this information to help you, even if you already knew about the law of attraction. Maybe this cleared up some things for you. I guarantee you that if you put your all into really trying to line up your vibration with what you want, you will receive it. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big like. Please share this video with everyone that you know, because seriously, everyone deserves to know this. If you'd like, it also would be super amazing if you subscribe to my channel. I really truly do love doing YouTube, and it really means a lot. I already know that you're gonna have an amazing day today, so go out and enjoy it. Now that you know the ultimate life hack to the universe, congratulations, sending you lots of love and encouragement. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!